Today we're going to go ahead and renovate this apartment right here in The Sims 4, and we're going to make it for our girly pop social media influencer, maybe like a little beauty guru of some sort. First order of business, let's go ahead and delete literally everything. Okay, so now we have the overall layout. It's going to be bedroom, closet, bathroom, family and dining room, and then right over here is going to be the kitchen and then the back patio. Use that as our front door, then bathroom door, our bedroom door. Ooh, and then let's use these pocket doors right here for our walk-in closet, just to give it a little bit of something different. And then I'm going to use this light gray concrete wall for the patio. Ooh, and let's do these fun geometric pink tiles for that. And then we'll add this wood floor to our main living space, closet, and then bedroom. And then let's do these white tile floors in the bathroom. And then I'm just going to use this simple gray wall right now. I might change some of the items and we have like accent walls, but this will be perfect for all of our spaces. And I'm going to use this really cool sliding door out onto our patio. Window, window, bam, bam, and then larger window in the center. And then I'll do something similar over onto this side over here. And then to turn this into an outdoor patio, I'm just going to grab some archways just like this and place them right down the center of the wall. Size them each down using the bracket key. And then I'm going to use this divider size down twice to cover up the area and give like a fence-like look. And then just as a nice final touch, I'm going to put columns on both sides. And then I'm going to put a large window in the bathroom. And then I'm just going to finish off this back wall with windows to finish off our living space. All right, as you can see, we're finished with the layout. Again, we have the kitchen right here. We have an outdoor patio, bedroom, closet, bathroom, and then family room and dining space in the back corner. Let's go ahead and do the patio for our first room we decorate in our influencer apartment right over in this back corner. Let's go ahead and add vines all to this back wall. Okay, perfect. And then I'm gonna add this giant pink neon heart in the center. And then let's go ahead and throw down this sofa right here. And then we'll just throw some of these pillows in the corner. Ooh, and then let's throw these hanging chairs on both sides of the sofa. And then we'll go ahead and put this coffee table like right in the center. Oh, and then cute, I'll put these drinks right in the center of the table. Yeah, and then we'll throw a rug right here. Ooh, cute, let's do this marble table. And then I'll put these black and white chairs with it. And then of course some flowers in the center. And then we'll finish it off by putting some fairy lights all throughout the entire room. And then how cute is this outdoor patio? I am living for it. All right, we are now on to our next room in our influencer girly pop apartment. Let's go ahead and do the kitchen. We'll start with this cabinet right here in this really nice mint green color. And then counter number 1 and counter number 2. And then we'll do this cabinet right here for our fridge. And then we'll place you right here. And then you right there. And then let's do this massive stove right in the center in silver and gold. And then we'll add this range hood right above it. And then we'll go ahead and go with this refrigerator right here. And then fun fact, if you go ahead and grab yourself an espresso machine and then size down the counter, you can freely move it wherever you want. So I'm just gonna go ahead and place it right here on the counter. And then we're gonna go ahead and move this counter out of the way and grab this cute coffee syrup situation and place it right next to our espresso machine. Then syrup number 1, syrup number 2, and syrup number 3. And then we'll change the color of these as well. And then we'll put a coffee bag and then another piece of coffee right next to it. Then we'll grab these utensils and put them next to the stove. Ooh, and then I really like these cookbooks. And then we'll finish this off with a little bit of olive oil. And then we'll go ahead and place a pot filler above the stove. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do a mirrored backsplash behind the stove and cabinets. Then we'll do counter, counter, counter. Then island, island, island. And then we'll put my favorite sink in the center. And let's go ahead and move this piece out of the center for a second. And we'll add some fruit, a cute arrangement of flowers. And then we'll put this book and glasses right next to all of those. Ooh, and then let's do these yellow bar stools to finish off that section. And then we'll do a trash can sleigh right here in the center. Let's do this really cool light fixture above the island. And then let's add this rug right here to finish off the kitchen space. And then as you can see, our kitchen is all finished. I absolutely love the color scheme of this. I think it turned out beautiful. We are now on to our next room of our influencer girly pops apartment. Let's go ahead and do the restroom. Okay, we'll go ahead and start off with our shower head. And then I'm gonna put the matching bathtub right next to our window. And then to match the kitchen, let's go ahead and do these green dividers right here. And then just to go with the vibes, I'm gonna add this green backsplash as well. And let's also do a green shower floor as well. And we'll just place our shower products right on the wall right here. And let's put our sink right here. And then obviously our toilet on that side. Ooh, and then let's go with this LED mirror right here above the sink. And we'll just go ahead and add our toothbrush and soaps and whatnot onto our sink. We obviously need our toilet paper. And then I'm gonna add this shelf next to the bathtub and just put a couple of different skincare products on this as well. And of course, some towels. And then above the bathtub, let's go ahead and do a television using the 9 button to raise it. And let's add a robe right here. Ooh, and let's add this giant piece of artwork on this opposite wall. And then we'll add some more towels above the toilet. Little hamper. Let's go ahead and add a rug right here, and then we'll go ahead and size down it and flip it and put another one right next to our shower and bathtub. And although it's a little hard to see, we are all finished with our bathroom. So we are on to our next room of our girly pop influencer's apartment. Let's go ahead and do the walk-in closet. We'll start off by putting this vanity in the center, then corner piece number 1, and then corner piece number 2. Ooh, and let's put this mirrored closet right here. And let's put this open shelf right next to it. And then we'll do the same closet on the opposite side. And then we'll place this one right here with drawers on the opposite side. And then these aren't the same color, but let's go ahead and put these cabinets right above just to have a little bit more storage. Let's add this cute duffel bag. And then I'm gonna fill these shelves with different purses in a bunch of different colors. Perfect. And then let's finish off these shelves with high heels and all these different colors. Slay. And then I just went ahead and added some shoes on this opposite side in different colors as well. Let's add some shopping bags, and then maybe we can also do this little jewelry tray next to it. And then let's add some makeup to the top of our vanity. Perfect. And let's put that cute pink chair. And then we'll add this rug to the center of the room. And then here is a look at our cute little closet space. Let's go ahead and do our next room in our little girly pop influencer's apartment. Let's go ahead and do the bedroom. We'll go ahead and start out with this headboard in this gray color. And I really like this bedding right here. Oh yeah, and then I like these mirrored nightstands on both sides of the bed. And then we'll do lamp number 1 and lamp number 2. Love this mirror right here. Let's go ahead and raise it up using the 9 key. And then I'm gonna throw this desk in the back corner. And then we'll put this camera and microphone right on top of it. And then we'll go ahead and add that ring light. And then we'll put a MacBook right on top of the desk. Of course, some cute pencils. Oh, and then let me add these books with these nice bookends. And then a cute little candle. And then we can put this chair with the desk. Love the idea of having a giant piece of artwork on that opposite wall. This rug right here. Let's go ahead and put a plant right next to our window. This love seat right next to it. And then these pillows right on top. And let's just add a little whale friend to our bed. And then honestly, I feel like we're good to go. I really, really like the aesthetics of this bedroom. We are finally to our last room of our girly pop influencer's apartment. Let's go ahead and do the living room and dining room space. Let's start off with this really cool bookshelf. And we're just gonna go ahead and fill this up with a bunch of different books kind of scattered all throughout. And we have our little shelf decorated. Love this Sherpa sectional right here as like the focal point of our living room space. Actually gonna move this over a little tiny bit. Then obviously a little selfie mirror. And then we'll put this nice big plant over in this opposite corner. This as our television stand. Go ahead and place the TV right on top of it. And then I'll put this cute guy on that side of the television. Candle sleigh on the opposite side. And this is one of my favorite rugs we'll put right in the center of the room. Go ahead and change it to this yellow color. This nice large coffee table in the center with a lovely tray right in the middle. And then I'm gonna put a lamp over in this opposite side. This glass dining room table. And then I love these dining chairs right here in this light blue color. Love the idea of putting this funky gallery wall. We'll put a plant right in the center of the table. And then we'll just put this simple white rug underneath. And then as you can see, we are all finished with our living room and dining room space. As you can see, we are completely finished with our little apartment. Unfortunately, I can't do first person point of view because it's just impossible without it glitching. So I'll just kind of show off the spaces. We obviously have our kitchen right here when you first walk in. Then outside, we have this really cute outdoor patio space. Then obviously next to that, you can see we have our lovely bedroom. And then we have this really nice walk-in closet / makeup area with a vanity. Then obviously inside of here, you can see that we have our restroom space. And then last but not least, we have our family room and dining room right next to each other. I honestly had so much fun building this. So if you did enjoy it, make sure to like, follow, subscribe, all that nonsense. But I think this turned out cutie dang patootie. What do you guys think?